Welcome to Talk Fights. I'm Curtis Biggs. I'm joined again today by my brother, Adam Biggs. And we were thinking, since yesterday was the 4th of July, the American Independence holiday, that we wanted to talk about one of the most successful Olympic boxing teams ever to come out of the United States. That would be the 1984 men's Olympic boxing team. They did fantastic. Again, probably the best Olympic boxing team ever to come out of the United States. Really just amazing.
Yeah, when you think about their medal count for how many they had competing and how many medals and golds alone even, right?
Absolutely. They had 12 men on the team. They scored 9 gold medals, 1 silver, 1 bronze. And one gentleman, unfortunately, was not able to get a medal. That would be Robert Shannon. But the rest of the team was just stars from first to last. We had Meldrick Taylor, who became a superstar as a professional, as an amateur as well, winning a gold medal. We had, who else do we have? We had Tyrell Biggs, won the super heavyweight championship.
Cousin Tyrell.
Our cousin Tyrell. He's not really related to us, but we like to think that he is. But he won the super heavyweight class of the 84 Olympics. He had beaten a gentleman named Francesco Domani, who had beaten another gentleman named Teofilo Stevenson. Stevenson is one of the best amateurs of all time. He won 3 consecutive gold medals at the Olympics. He's certainly one of the greatest Cuban fighters of all time, but one of the greatest amateurs that we've ever seen. Now, he did not compete at this 1984 Olympics, despite having been looking for his 4th gold medal, because there was a Soviet boycott of the Olympics, the 84 Olympics taking place in the United States, in Los Angeles. I'm not going to get into all the politics of it, but it was to do with the 1980 Olympics, which the United States had boycotted, which took place in Moscow. So the Soviet Union, Cuba, East Germany, and a number of other Soviet countries, Soviet-connected countries, did not take part in this 1984 Olympics. It kind of takes away a bit from the accomplishments of that team, but not too much. The guys weren't there to compete.
A bit of an
What it
asterisk.
is.
Some of them had lost, some of the guys that got gold had lost to other Soviet fighters in years past.
Definitely,
Right?
definitely. Again, Teofilo Stevenson was expected to be there, looking for his 4th gold medal. You never know what's going to happen, but he had, as I said, lost to Domani, who was beaten by Tyrell Biggs. Tyrell Biggs in the 84 Olympics also beat a Canadian, Lennox Lewis, in the quarterfinals. Lewis went on in the 1988 Olympics to win the gold at super heavyweight, and then went on to be an amazing boxer, 2-time world heavyweight champion. So we also had Evander Holyfield, who appeared on this 1984 American Olympic boxing team.
One of my favorites.
Holyfield is an amazing fighter, both an amateur and a professional. Now, in this Olympics, he ended up fighting a guy named, what's the guy's name? A gentleman from New Zealand. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. Kevin Barry, I believe was his name. Very good. Hitting him, the ref supposedly had stopped, broken the fight, and Holyfield hit him after the bell and knocked him out. Was then disqualified. Now, when people and officials looked at the videos afterwards, they found that Holyfield did not knock out Barry after the bell, but it was too late to do anything about it. Holyfield was awarded a bronze medal. Barry was sent home with a suspension, and the 2 other men fought for the silver and the gold medal. So Holyfield took home a bronze, but went on to be just an amazing professional. He won gold and won the heavyweight. Won the world championship at cruiserweight, defeating Dwight Muhammad Qawi, and then went on to be a heavyweight, winning the heavyweight title on 4 occasions. One of very few people ever to do so. The first man ever to win it 4 times.
Should have been 5, and we've talked about this before with Value of I've heard you say his name. I personally thought Holyfield won that fight and got robbed of the decision, but it's too late to go back.
Yeah, what can you do? But I agree. I think Holyfield should have got that decision against Nikolai Valuev, which would have made him a 5-time world heavyweight champion. But again, what are you going to do?
First and only.
Absolutely. Who else do we have on the 84 team that was really special? We have Tyrell Biggs.
Pernell Whitaker.
We have Pernell Whitaker. That's right. How can I forget Pernell Whitaker? He won the gold medal at the Olympics, of course. I believe it was in the lightweight division. He went on to be a 4-division world champion in boxing, one of very few men ever to do so. Starting at lightweight, going all the way up to light middleweight. And Pernell Whitaker was just amazing. Unbelievable defensive skill, a very strong counterpuncher. Had some great wins as a professional. Had a win over Roger Mayweather, who at the time had quite a bit more experience than Whitaker did. Had a draw with a prime Julio Cesar Chavez. Was a great fighter. Again, a four division world champion.
Yeah, that's crazy. You think about it like 4-time, but to be able to move up 4 divisions, right?
Definitely,
That's
from
crazy.
lightweight to light middleweight.
That's pound for pound, right? Like
Yeah, he's
that's
right
one
up
of the
there.
best.
He's right up there. Certainly one of the best defensive fighters of all time. Sad end of Pernell Whitaker. I want to say 2017. I could be wrong. It was maybe anyway a few years back. But he was struck by a car, hit and run, and he was killed. Really sad ending to a great boxer, great amateur, and great professional.
Terrible end to his storied career.
Other men, Henry Tillman. Henry Tillman was another great fighter that was on the 1984 Olympic team. He has 2 amateur wins over Mike Tyson, one of which actually sent him off to this Olympics. He did beat Mike Tyson at the Olympic trials. He went on to win the gold in the heavyweight division, and went on to be a very good professional as well. Never quite able to win that world championship. He did fight Mike Tyson again in the professional ranks and was destroyed. But what are you going to do? Mike Tyson was pretty tough.
Yeah, Mike Tyson was a pretty tough guy, especially in his prime. But just to be at that level, to go there and to do what he did in the Olympics, right?
Oh,
Like,
absolutely.
That's amazing. Never
Olympic
take that
gold
away
medal
from him, right?
is a huge accomplishment. I mean, it's as big as it gets almost, maybe except for a world championship.
Right, yeah.
So I mentioned that Tyrell Biggs won the super heavyweight gold medal at the Olympics. He did also go on to fight Mike Tyson as a professional. I do actually have a poster for that. Adam bought me this some years back for my birthday. I like it very much. Tyson versus Biggs. Very cool.
Cousin Biggs.
Again, no relation, but we like it. Mike Tyson destroyed him. He really beat him up, and even Mike Tyson said that he was prolonging the fight intentionally to inflict more damage on Tyrell Biggs. He was a mean dude, but that's the game, right? That's the game they're playing.
Yeah.
But Tyrell Biggs was a great boxer.
Yeah.
He's very good. And again, he's
absolutely.
got that gold medal in his pocket that no one can ever take that away from him.
Yeah. Tyrell Biggs was another one of the ones, and Tillman, I think, both that were beaten by Soviet fighters previously, right? But
Definitely.
obviously, and you never know, that doesn't mean they were going to lose again. On any day, anything can happen, but it is a bit of an asterisk there to see that these guys weren't there and had beaten some of these gold medal fighters.
Definitely. It's unfortunate that the Soviet Union and the aligned countries weren't at the 84 Olympics. It might have been a different story. Same would go for the 1980 Olympics that the Soviet Union took part in. It was in Moscow, and the United States and a number of other countries did not take part in.
Right, it goes
Who knows-
both ways.
who
You
knows
can't
what
take it
happened.
away from the fighters. It's nothing to do with them.
That's right.
They had nothing to do with it at all. Obviously, that was politics.
And actually, years later, I don't know how many gold medals it was, 500 something gold medals were given out to many of the athletes that were
Okay.
meant to be at the 1980 Olympics that had missed out on their opportunity to get a medal. But the 1984 Olympic team was almost as good as it gets. I can't think of a better team that converted the United States at the Olympics in boxing.
Breland was another one.
Mark Breland, yep, absolutely, definitely went on to be a world champion professional. I can't believe I forgot Mark Breland. Because Mark Breland is one of the greatest amateurs ever to come into the United States.
Yeah.
Had a record of 110 and 1 loss at the end of his career, and then his amateur career, and the 1 loss coming early in his amateur career. Things happen like that, right?
And then 2-time, I think it was welterweight champion, was it not?
Yep, definitely a spectacular professional as well. Had world champion on 2 occasions. But what a team! What a great team! It's hard to imagine having another team like that to come into the Olympics ever from any country.
11 out of 12 medalists.
Yeah, 11
and
and 12
nine,
exactly.
9 of 12 were gold.
Unbelievable.
Right.
Really good. Quite a team. So again, I want to thank Todd Cable for letting us come out to his gym and use it, Purebred Fight Club. Please check it out. It's on Maxwell Street in Sarnia, Ontario. And again, a great gym. We really like the space here. We like having this backdrop to our videos. I think it adds a little bit.
There's a lot of bad dudes hanging out around here, so you're going to come in here and get a good workout, and you're going to love every minute of it.
Definitely come check it out. Well, thanks very much for watching. See you at the fights. Alright. My secret power is sadness. You knew it. Oh, throwing gloves, dirty